Welcome to Morning Coffee with Dr. Stephanie. I am Dr. Stephanie D. Barnes, and by day I am a healthcare innovation attorney, but I am always the liberated lawyer, and I am committed to helping high achieving women experience a life that is joyful, meaningful, and fulfilled. Life is too long to be unfulfilled. And I've got a question for you. What's in your cup? As busy CEOs of our lives, we are always filling the cups of others. We fill the cups of our loved ones with inspiration and love. We fill the cups of our teams in the workplace and the marketplace with motivation and encouragement. But what is left for us? You cannot pour from an empty cup. So here's a little goodness for you so that you can serve others from the overflow. And today, I want to fill your cup with letting shit go. Yes, letting shit go. I am talking about all the shit that is cluttering your space, your physical space, and your mental space. There is power in decluttering. There's power in organizing your space to support the life you have now. I had a revelation a few weeks ago where I realized that I had been recreating the same space I had since 2014. I have moved 4 times since 2014. And what I realized is I was lugging shit from space to space to space and cluttering up my space with things from the life I had before. Y'all, at one time, I had furniture and art and trinkets from probably a 3,000 square foot space that I had stuffed, literally stuffed into an 1,100 square foot apartment. Y'all, I was up in there like a museum. But lest I digress, over time, I realized that I just kept lugging space, lugging space, lugging space. And when I looked around my current space, I realized it was a vestige of the life I had before. And I am creating a new life. And so it is time for me to let that shit go. So I have been on a mission to update and reorganize my space so that it supports the life I have now and the life I am creating. So here are 5 ways to let shit go so that your space fits the life you have now. Number one, literally organize your space to support your daily habits and routines so that you can move with efficiency, ease, and order. I realize I get dressed in the same order every day in terms of the literal movement from the shower to the sink. And I have all this stuff I do to create this fabulous every day. So when I looked at my space, however, it was shit everywhere. I was going back and forth, zig and zagging, going over here to get things, and it was frustrating. So it would turn my mood off, and it was disorganized. So it would take longer. So I organized my bathroom counter in the order in which I create my beauty each day. And so rather than looking for stuff here, knocking stuff over, I easily assess my things and I have them in the order that I apply them, and my mornings go so much more smoothly. So that's the first thing. Organize your space to support your daily habits and routines. Number two, ask yourself, does it fit who you are now? And does it fit where you're going? If the answer to either of those things is no, let it go. Give it away. Someone else needs the things that are occupying the space that you need for the life you are creating. And some of that stuff ain't working, don't fit nobody's life and just need to be thrown away. So number two, if it doesn't fit who you are and who you're becoming, get it out of there. Number three, if it makes you feel some type of way when you see it, get it out of your space. There are things that you pass that remind you of a conversation that pissed you off, somebody you can't stand, or something that was painful. Get it out of your space. You don't need to have things in your space that evoke memories that do not support you. Or if you have things that are broken and every time you look at it, you get pissed off because you don't like broke shit around you, get it out of your space. So if it makes you feel some type of way, get it out. Number 4, fill your space with things that inspire you: artwork, sayings, colors, sounds. Make sure that your space inspires you. And the converse of that, if your space does not inspire you, get things out of there. So make sure that your space inspires you. Smells, colors, artwork, all of those things evoke good thoughts in your head that help your space, to help your mind to enjoy the place, literal place that you are. And number 5, develop a system that allows you to maintain this. Once you get your space in order, have a system where nightly, monthly, quarterly, annually, you get your shit back in space, back in its place. And literally, if you have a system, I have found for me that when I have a system that incorporates some type of daily maintenance, I am better at keeping it up because it's not so taxing to take the time to get it all together once a year, once a month, whatever. So remember this: your space is sacred. It's sacred and it should invoke a sense of peace and joy. So be intentional and deliberate in letting go of the shit that is literally taking up space and creating frustration, inefficiency, and disorder. I'm on a mission and I'm going room to room and getting rid of things that no longer serve the life I have so that I can create room for the life I am creating, and I can be at peace in the space that I am in now. It's time to let that shit go, girl. You know who I'm talking to. Until next time, I hope that you've enjoyed this morning's coffee. And if you are a woman who's ready right now to figure out her blueprint for her life so that you can live the life you desire and deserve, hit me up. Let's have a revelation conversation where we can begin to peel back the pieces and understand how you can get the life you desire and deserve. Because remember, life is too long to be unfulfilled.